So these are my two brothers. This one is Brandon and this one is Bryson. They're 5 years old right now and I love them like they're my own kids. I treat them to like everything and I miss them a lot. I hardly see them. Hi guys, my name is Liz Ligaraldi. I'm 22 years old. I go to Argosy University of Hawaii and I'm majoring in psychology. And I'll also be graduating in November with my bachelor's degree, so it's very close. And I'm also a waitress and bartender at Gyukaku in Vermont. So the reason why I'm going to Argosy for psychology is simply because I want to help people how I wasn't helped before. So the whole point behind it is to make sure that everyone has that emotional support that not everyone can get. And I just want to help people out because with my past, I know others out there might have the same problems, maybe even worse or less, but regardless of it all, I would really love for people to come to me because this is what I want to do for others. What I find about our generation is that a lot of people are very selfish. We take advantage of other people just so that we can get by. And we don't ever take appreciation for what our parents have done, what our friends have done for us. All we do is just take and take and take. And that's what really bothers me the most. And I've gone through a lot of situations and I've known a lot of people that just screw me over or screw other people over that I know. And it's just not fair. And it's way too common. And if there's some way that I could tell everybody, just stop, that'd be really great. My life of hardships started when I was 4 years old. It happened when my mom and dad went through a divorce. So when I was 4, my mom took me away and she blamed my dad for things that he hasn't done. So she claimed that he was doing child molestation on me, so the police made sure that he couldn't see me. And during that time they were fighting for custody and going through court. I was living in a house where I was abused both emotionally and physically. And during that time my mom gave birth to my little sister. Her name was Catherine. And she died of SIDS. And then that night, they woke me up and spilled like all sorts of chemicals you can imagine on the floor, Clorox and what have you, and made me sit on it. And I still have those same chemical burns till today. And it's just a reminder of what happened to me and what I don't want to happen to other people. And shortly after that incident, the police came, took me away, and I was put into a, what is it called? Like an orphanage. And I stayed there for about a year with other kids. And because I wasn't being fed correctly, any food that was given to me, I would just throw it up. So about a year being there, my dad finally won custody after doing countless investigations and lie detector tests. I finally came back. But when I did, I was diagnosed with childhood depression, and I don't remember maybe 3 to 4 years of my childhood. My family tried and tried and tried to get me out of it, which worked after a really, really long time. But it was an experience that I would never forget. And other kids out there are probably experiencing the same thing. And that sucks. It really sucks. When you're a kid, you can't do anything about it. The next major thing that ever happened to me was when I first entered a relationship. It was very on and off for years. But as things got worse and I would try to avoid him, he would somehow manage to get me alone, lock me in a room, and rape me countless times. And that just creates trust problems with other people around me. Like, I don't trust anybody with my well-being. And it affects my relationships too. And the third thing that ever happened to me was very recently, just a few months ago. I was in a relationship and that ended very drastically, very sudden. I wasn't ready for it at all. So I lost my apartment, I lost some of my friends. I didn't have any family really to go to at the time either, so I was pretty much alone. I had nowhere to go. And because of that, I got into drugs, I got into alcohol and other horrible things that you could probably think of. And I did that for a few months. Every single day I was never sober. And I didn't know how to deal with it until I realized that it really wasn't good for me and it wasn't bringing me anywhere. So I had to make that change. I'm a lot happier now, but it still affects me till this day. It creates a lot of anxiety. It creates problems in my everyday life with friends and my current boyfriend now. He has to deal with me all the time, freaking out. But I'm okay now. So, with all of that said, and everything that I've ever been through, you're not alone. You're really not. And if I could go through like 18 years of my life of it, you guys can handle another day. Because every single day is a new day. It may be good, it may be bad, you never know. You just have to bring yourself and give yourself enough strength to go through that next day. Cry out for help if you need to. There's always somebody there, maybe just that one friend. It may be in person, online, it doesn't matter. But there's also professional help out there too. And I needed it, and some people need it too. Use those resources, and don't be afraid to. There's always somebody out there that wants to give you some sort of help. So don't be ashamed. So that was my story. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you see my story as a way for you to reach out and get help, because we all need it, right? But remember, Espresso
Hey guys! Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed Miss Espresso's story. Wow. And for more videos, remember to check out last month's Mrs. Espresso. And if you guys know any good stories, contact us right over here. And yeah, guys, check out the blog right over here. And as always, don't forget, Espresso self!